Alright, hey everybody, we are back playing Horizon Zero Dawn. Now,
Yeah.
we ended the last episode right at the end of the growing up montage.
Such an awesome
It was such
montage.
an awesome montage. And now I have... We're going to fast forward a little bit, mostly because there's not a lot of really exhilarating stuff that happens. Not to say the gameplay's not good and the story's not good. It's just that if we were to go through this entire game,
Yeah.
it's not great stuff to watch. We want to give you guys the fun stuff to watch to give you a great feel of what this game is like when it's at its best.
Yeah. And so we are going to be skipping around a little bit. And part of that is because this is probably going to be a little shorter series for us.
Yeah.
Just because we do have other games coming out this month that we want to definitely get out too.
Like Mass Effect.
Oh God, Mass
Yeah,
Effect.
like Mass Effect. So, basically what's happened is that we have played through to a point where the next day is going to be the trial that we do.
Yep.
The proving, where if we win the proving, then we can ask the elders or the matriarchs where we came from.
As a boon, yeah.
Yep. Now Techno Space Dad, or no, Techno Cave Dad, has taken me here to the edge of the valley to this gate here, the Northern Embrace Gate, because we live in the Mother's Embrace, which is this big plot of land in here. And so this is going outside of the Embrace just a little bit.
Yeah.
I can hear my voice coming through the headphones over here, so I'm going to quick make it so that we're not getting any sort of echo. So anyways, so he said he has one thing that he's afraid he never taught me, and I know what's coming up.
I don't.
You
because, this is on Zach's PlayStation 4 because I'm one of those Xbox people.
Yeah.
And so he's played a little bit more of this than I have, so this is all new territory for me.
I'm pretty far ahead, and in preparation for what's about to happen next, I have moved stuff out of my way so that I can be in a little bit more commanding of a game playing position for this next scene, because what I'm about to do may take the entirety of our next episode. We'll see. What we're about to get into is some of the combat that really is the premier aspect of this game. Because some of these steel monsters, these steel animals that you have to fight are just, they're terrifying, and none of them are easy to fight. None of them.
Yeah.
Because even the small ones will gang up on you, but we're not about to fight a small one.
I know, I'm really excited for this.
So what we're going in here with is we're going in with the Tripcaster, which lays down a shockwire trap that if an enemy walks through it, they are electrocuted. I have my normal hunter bow, and got some arrows to go with that. I can craft them on the fly if I need to, which is a really interesting part of this game. Even though I have this crafting menu up right now, I cannot fire anything. I can use my spear while I'm in it, but it'll take me out of the menu. That's it. I can't use my bow while I'm in this, but I can move around in slow motion. I can roll out of the way of attacks. I cannot jump. So there is some limitation when you're in that crafting menu, but you can still be in that's open, which is really important for what we're about to do. So we are going to do a quick save here,
All right.
which is another aspect of this game that's really cool is they brought back save points, which is something that doesn't really exist in many video games anymore.
Yeah, a lot of them do autosave now. I like seeing that we have an actual physical save point.
Yeah. Now, if I save here, unlike a lot of other save points that I've come across, it's going to bring me into the next day, where normally it would just save and then I'd go right back to where I was. Okay, so you remember we are outcasts,
Yep.
so these guys shouldn't listen to us, but something, because of what Rost used to be, these guys are actually going to let us through.
Okay.
Something to do with his old life and how there's still some respect.
I really want to know Techno Cave Dad's backstory.
Me too. And that's the other thing with this game is that the story, it's like a whole bunch of different mysteries that are all intertwining together, and you are trying to figure out who you are, who he is, where you came from, what happened to everyone, where the machines are coming from. There's just mystery after mystery after mystery. Within the Mother's Embrace, there are a lot of smaller machines to fight.
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new.
So what we've got right here is a Sawtooth. I'm going to take the stuff from in here. This was done by a bunch of the braves of the tribe that we're in, but this is a much bigger machine, the Sawtooth.
All right.
Gonna pick up some rocks. We're gonna go check out to see what's down here. Open world of this game, it's a little clunky. Just a little clunky, you know, but that's okay.
It's not far.
My cabin. What happened to it?
A machine, that's what.
What sort of machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is our last. There's another Sawtooth that's been slaughtered, but look at all of the destruction that's been caused.
Watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Watch your surroundings.
Yeah, so as with all open world games, there's some clunkiness to it. Not nearly as bad as some other games. I like this is the game that Assassin's Creed 3 should have been. Take this guy out in one shot. Hey, look at me. 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 Thank you. Want to try to get him right in the eye.
Why are we the only ones out here tonight? Why can't the tribe stay such
They did. The kills we passed are theirs. Tomorrow, they will hunt again.
They want me to.
Lots and lots and lots of dead machines. A lot of machines we haven't run into yet. And it works when it comes to putting new machines into your little menu thing where you have this little encyclopedia of the machines. I don't know if you have to take one down, if you just have to see it. Because there are some that I've seen but haven't seen show up in my menu yet.
How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that.
So that's a Sawtooth, and that's what we're hunting. Keep in mind that the other Sawtooths were taken down by
Groups of hunters.
groups of hunters. And this is just me.
That will be for you to decide. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. These fights are so tense, and I was so happy when I was done with this the first time. There's these little supply crates lying around that will help you along the way that we placed in random places. Now there's a cool mechanic in this where if you see an enemy like that and you load it in, you can tag it. This doesn't have a track that it walks on, so if I highlight the track, it's not actually going to show me anything. But I can deselect that track. I don't have to worry about it. Can't do combat while I'm in that mode. So, what I'm going to do here basically is try to set up a way that I can take this thing down without
So it's
having to
under
worry
belly.
too much. Yeah, it has a weakness, that Blaze Cannoneer, but that is hard to hit. Set that up. The machines do move pretty consistently along a path, even if you can't see that path exactly. So I'm putting these up just assuming that it is going to end up coming back this way. But even if it's not, I want to set these traps up in places so that it might go. And with this one, I might get its attention. Alright, so those are my traps. It is weak to fire arrows, I learned later in the game. so I'm going to keep these ready just in case. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to this. Oh god, I'm not looking forward to this. I do have a stealth perk. I'm going to attempt to use that to deal a severe amount of damage real quick.
Ooh.
Oh god. Lord help me. Please turn around. 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 Thank you. Ay, 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 ay. Don't turn around. 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 Silent strike. Do a good deal of damage. See if I can get away from this thing. Nope. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. It's right there. Oh, I can't get up there. Okay, let's see if I can lure this thing into some traps. Oh, nope. I can hide again. But I do want to try to showcase what these can do.
They're scanning for me.
So you can see how much damage that silent strike did.
Yeah.
Compare that to how much damage this is going to do. And it's not a lot, but this does incendiary damage. And that took out a third of my health. That
Oh.
took out even more of my health. So I'm going to try to run through here. Come on. I know you want it. I know you want it. So now it's going to run through the trap. And now its health is really low. I can try to take it down just like that. I actually expected that to take longer. The first time I fought this, it took probably a good 10-15 minutes. But this one a little bit quicker.
Why did I bring you here?
No time for questions.
Aloy.
Now, this is the lesson we have to learn.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
Follow.
His whole thing with bringing her out here, God, this game looks so pretty,
Yeah.
was that
These are Nora hunting lands. Those people.
there's a lesson he feared she never learned through all his years of training
How
her.
many braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the proving, but only for yourself. As a brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe?
If you want to be,
You said I wouldn't need them.
if you win the proving, or if you just complete the proving, because there's other people doing it, you become a brave who help defend the tribe. So this whole idea of her winning it, if she's going to win it, they're going to make her a brave. She's going to have to learn that, not to drop this line, but we are called Marvelous, with great power comes great responsibility. You know?
Yeah.
You can learn everything that you want about yourself, but if you do that, you're going to have a mantle placed upon you, and you are going to have to use this gift you've been given to help other people.
Yeah.
Dawn is past.
Uh-oh.
This will be your last day of being
What's
brave
that?
and outcast.
What's that?
Now's the time to
What's
step
that loud
up
noise?
and challenges.
It's nothing. It's just a transition screen.
When it is time for you to go to Mother's Heart, I'll be waiting for you along the way.
Okay, so you can say stuff. There's always an indicator of which one will finish the conversation. You can see there, the see you at Mother's Heart. So you say, understand the lesson. If you say, wait, I'm coming with you, you can't actually go with him.
Right.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
understand the final lesson, Rost.
Do you?
But if I'm going to stand for something, it'll have to be something I believe in.
Then I hope you find it, Aloy. I hope you do.
Okay,
I'll
so
see you at Mother's Heart then.
You
we're going to call that an episode. Where we pick up in the next one is going to be right before the proving starts. There's a lot of dialogue that takes place before that. We're going to meet a lot of people. And there's kind of a heart-wrenching scene between her and Rost, because if she completes the proving, becomes a brave, is accepted back into the tribe, he is still an outcast.
Yeah.
And so they have to sacrifice their father-daughter dynamic and their relationship altogether if she's going to be back in the tribe. She won't be able to talk to him because, he's such a stickler for rules. But until we see you guys in that next episode, thank you very much for watching.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed watching some combat. It only gets better from here on out. Still a lot of lengthy dialogue and cutscenes that we'll cut out for you, but we'll try to show you guys as much of the action as we possibly can. So, thank you again for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
Yep, have a good one, guys.